Alright, over here at the right side of the map, dual site. On the lava-encrusted, fiery side, while the vegetation is dead, it is none other than our Terran player from the team Startail, Virus. And over here at the left side of the map, will he paint a beautiful picture of a Zerg victory this game? We're going to find out. This is from the team Old Generation StarCrafters, Cezanne. And this is always a fun map. I like this map a lot. Some people don't like it. They don't like the way it plays, but at the very least, you know, we always see fun games on this map. So you got to hand it to Dual Sight for that reason. You know, it's a map where it's kind of interesting because it's oftentimes the map bias in a TVZ will rotate around getting a third base. How easy it is to get a third base and a fourth base. Since we do see games go into longer macro games so often these days. Drone Scout going out here for Cezanne. And on this map, the third base is right around the corner from the second base, so it's easy to get. There's no rocks here. You don't have to kill off any rocks to secure your third, but it still is a little bit far away from your natural. It's a decent little distance away, so it's going to be a little bit harder to defend, and you can kind of stretch yourself thin sometimes in that sense. So something to just think about. This drone is going to go ahead and, I don't want to say waltz, I'll say he skanks right into the Terran base. Skanking is a type of dancing, by the way. Don't take that the wrong way. Anyway, and he just went in there to check, and he did see that there was gas being mined by our Terran player Virus. So he can pretty much say, alright, well, this is probably going to be another reactor Hellion Expand, as is standard, but can't be sure. Also needs to maybe be careful of Reapers, but, you know, he's going to have a Queen out soon enough that if it was a Reaper that he wouldn't have too big of a problem. And oh, is he going to catch this Overlord? Oh, he's going to go after the Overlord. Oh, nice. This could be a really big hit to Cezanne. Is he going to actually get that Overlord out into the abyss soon enough, though? It looks like it's got about 10 shots left on it. I think it's going to escape. Yes, just barely escapes. Hopefully it doesn't get hit by a lava ball shooting up from there. In the meantime, our Terran SCV has gone over and scouted the Zerg as well, just to see what's going on. Also sees gas there, although that's pretty normal. Pretty normal on both sides, actually, I guess, come to think of it. There's the factory about to complete along with the reactor, and we're going to see that swap over. This time we're not going to see the Zerglings run in and stop the barracks from landing. That was a really cute thing that that we had Yu-Gi-Oh! Do to Sculpt earlier. He really wants to get a scout in, a secondary scout, but SCV dies. It's not going to be able to get anywhere nearby to see what the Zerg is up to. And it's very prudent of him to want to scout, considering last game when there was a big Roach Baneling Zergling attack early on. Of course, he's in a much more defensible position in this game, so he doesn't have to worry quite as much. And that attack didn't come until later as well. It was actually kind of a he had his macro hatch up, he had a third hatchery up, so it was a later timing attack, basically. Tech Lab completes, and immediately stim packs start for Virus. Hellion roaming across the map here. Gonna do some poking here. So now we're probably gonna see a little bit more. We didn't see it very much out of Sculpt, but we're probably gonna see Virus play it very safe and just use these Hellions to maintain map control and try to, you know, kill any creep tumors that are built and keep the Zerg from getting its third base is what we're basically going to see here. And that's kind of the standard play. Oh, but he's actually going to lose one Hellion. Never mind. There goes map control after all. Well, he has two more Hellions out, actually, and once he joins those up, he's going to be okay still. But these Zerglings are still going to be able to get out here. Yeah, 4 more Hellions now. So he's still going to be able to maintain map control here and try and shut down the third. But nice little attack there, picking off a Hellion and throwing the Terran off guard, bringing him back to his main with those Hellions. And oh, actually, he might be able to get into the main here. Oh, wow, the factory is lifted, and that depot was a little silly of him to try and lift that depot. It wasn't going to stop anything. He's might get some SCV kills here. Good SCV micro. Now, no longer microing those SCVs. Just a single Marine there trying to pick off the Zerglings. Hellions finally come to save the day. And at the end of the day, 6 workers killed by our Zerg player. So nice little attack there with those Zerglings. Very good move. And he's out and actually now moving out again with roaches. This is a little bit earlier attack. It's not the same big Zergling Baneling attack that we saw before, but it's similar. A little bit earlier, a little bit weaker. And very much booned by the fact that he was able to kill off some SCVs already, although didn't kill off much of the army. Only, like, I think a single Marine. Did he even get that Marine? I think he did. I don't remember if he got the Marine. Anyway, point being, this is going to land before the bunker's complete this time because it's earlier, and that's going to make it much more deadly. And without a ton of Marines or Marauders out, this is going to be really hard for him to hold off. He's going to be forced to lift that command center, but the roaches are going to get in. Oh, he let him in! He didn't lift the depots this time when it was actually crucial to. He's falling back with these Marines. He actually needs to fall back the Marines so the Hellions engage the Zerglings. There's a Marauder in play doing lots of damage to those roaches. Is he going to be able to hold it off this time? But the Banelings arrive, and that might spell the end. Oh, nice kiting on those Banelings, targeting down the Banes with the Marauders so the Hellions can survive. Oh, he needs to run his SCVs. He doesn't have a ton of SCVs left, and it looks like he is going to save most of his SCVs. And beautiful, just absolutely gorgeous micro from Virus. I gotta hand it to him. That was really well played considering the circumstances. He could have lost a lot more there, but he's instead still in the game for the moment. But more Zerglings are streaming in. He is not going to let up on this. GG. Cezanne does not disappoint. We are going to have yet another Game 3 between Virus and Cezanne. Wow. So, again, Cezanne doing very well with some early pressure, going for an early attack a little bit earlier this time, and really cool distracting him, getting out those early Zerglings instead of just droning like crazy, and was able to actually get them into the main at a crucial moment and kill some SCVs, which also just really threw Virus off more than anything else. He killed 6 SCVs, but yeah, he was able to... sorry about that. I was reading the chat. We've got them both in the lobby for the next game, and the players are both ready. They're both congratulating each other on good performances from the last game and saying to go ahead. So we're going to get started with game number 3. Again, these are the danger days. The person who wins this game will advance. The person who loses will be completely eliminated and have to qualify again. Here we go. Game number 3 between Virus and Cezanne is about to begin.